Hi guys, it's Cody. I was just making some Mother's Day cards and I thought I'd share with you how I made them. I made this one right here and it like opens up like this, and then you pull the card out inside and you can write on the back of it. So I thought I'd share it. This is the Prima, the romance novel. And I'm just going to use, you want to use double-sided paper for sure, because obviously both sides are going to show because you're folding it. I'm just going to, the first example I'm going to show you is just a regular piece of paper. It's not double-sided, but then I'll do a double-sided one, but I just wanted to show you guys on this one. So you can do a full 12 by 12 sheet. If you do 12 by 12, it's big. This is 12 by 12 and I cut this one down to 10 by 10. So you can see the difference there in size. And this one, obviously, you could just consider this your envelope, I guess. But if you wanted to put it in an envelope, you would need to make it smaller. And these envelopes, actually, when I ordered them, I don't know how I ordered the wrong thing. I wanted the top open, but I got the side opening. And I think these are 5 by 7 basically. So, and this fits perfect in here. It does, I promise. Fits perfect in there. Sorry if there's some glare. So if you wanted to give it to somebody in an envelope, those would fit. So, okay. So I cut this down to 10 by 10, okay? And then what you want to do first is you want to just fold it in half. And when you're using double-sided good cardstock, you want to use your bone folder. Fold it in half one way. Open it back up, and then fold it in half the other way. Okay, give it a good crease, and then open it back up. And one thing to remember is whatever paper, whatever side you want to be on your flaps. See how this is obviously one side and then this is the other. Whatever one you want more prominent on your flaps, you need to have that pattern facing up, okay? So, with the one that you want facing up, the side you want facing up, after you fold it in half, open it, fold it in half the other way, what you're going to do is now you're going to take your corners to your middle and create triangles. So you're going to bring that up, use your bone folder and crease it there, turn it to the next one, fold it up, crease it there, all the way around, okay, till you have this. And how I learned to do this was I saw another video on YouTube. I don't remember whose it was. This was a long time ago, months and months ago, and I don't remember whose it was. So I apologize for that. I'll try to, before I post it, I'll try to find it so I can at least put her link on there. Okay, so once you've done that, okay, you're going to flip the whole thing over, okay, and then you're going to fold it in half. And then you're going to use your bone folder and crease it right there so it stays nice. And then after you're done with that, you would open your flaps up. See, and remember how I said whatever side you want most prominent, there's that side. And then here it is here and here it is here. So whatever your opposite side would be on these right here. Okay? So what I did with this one is this one is closed with magnets. I'm grabbing them real quick. The bottle cap. And I know there's thinner ones out there. I just have not found them. So these are, sorry if there's glare. I got these at Hobby Lobby. They're the bottle cap super strong magnets. And they are a bit thicker. Again, I know there's some thinner ones out there, but I haven't found them. And I did find some other kind at Hobby Lobby. I tried some from, I think, Michael's. They're just not strong enough. It has to be strong enough to where when you put embellishments and things on it, it will stick, okay? So what I did with this one was I placed one of the magnets down here. I just put a little glue on one side and put it here. And then what you want to do is you want to run your adhesive. And I use score tape. I absolutely love score tape. Score tape is my absolute favorite. Score tape, you have to, it's not repositionable. I don't know if you guys have never used it. It is not repositionable. Basically once you put it down, it's there to stay. That's good and bad. It's good because it'll stay forever, but it's not repositionable. So what I do is I put a little score tape here and here, and then I put it along here. Before you close this, you have to put your other magnet, glue your other magnet in between your two papers in here. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to glue the other magnet here, and then you're going to seal your two pages, your two flaps shut after you glue your magnet. Because then when it closes, you've got the magnet on the inside here, and then your magnet inside your flap, so again you're not seeing it, and it'll stay shut. Okay? So again, this one is closed, and you can hear it click with the magnet. Okay? I have made them, I've made lots of these. I've made them, see how this, I put this trim around it. Use ribbon and continue the ribbon down, and you can tie the ribbon in a bow to hold it closed. This is held closed with a piece of Velcro. So it's, you can use, you know, any way to hold it closed. And then you can create anything. You can embellish it however you want. You can make tags and stick on the back, because here you've got pockets. So you can create extra little tags for that. And then again, it opens like this, and then you want to just create a tag. Sorry, I'm on the way. Create a tag with the same paper from the same, you know, stack, whatever you have, and then you would just write, you could put a sentiment there, you could just write on there however you wanted it. And then that just goes on the inside. So I've been making these up for Mother's Day, so I just thought I'd show you guys that and how I made them. Okay, so I've chosen to make one out of this. It is My Mind's Eye Lost and Found Blush Sweet Boutique Paper. Okay? Okay. So remember, whatever paper you want more, whatever side you want most prominent needs to be facing up. Get this out of the way. And so I want the flowers to be the most prominent, so I'm going to have them facing up. Okay, so first of all, you want to fold it in half. And again, this one is cut down to 10 by 10. I mean, the 12 by 12 is a nice size, but it's, to me, it's just too big. And again, there's no envelope for it. I'm sure you can find something for it, but the 10 by 10 is nicer. I mean, it's a nice size. And okay, so there's folded in half once. Now we're going to flip it the other way. And when you have the good paper like this, the good thick paper cardstock, you might get little tears, but it's okay, especially if you're going to go for something with the shabby chic look. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like some of it, you know, just where it's bent. Okay, so we folded it in half, and then folded it in half the other way. Okay, so the side I want most prominent is on top. Now, especially with this thicker cardstock, when you do your triangles, you really want to be careful because you can rip the corners. So I kind of just, you know, bend it up a few times to kind of get it going the way I want. Sorry guys, I can't see. Okay. Now, the other thing to remember is when you're folding it, the wider your gaps are here, that's going to show on your card. And not that it's not a big deal, it's not that big of a deal. It's just you can kind of, I don't know if you can see here, this one's wider right here than it is over here. It's not that big of a deal, just so you know. You want to get it as close together when you're doing this as possible. Sometimes it's hard and it's not going to be perfect, but the closer you can get it together, the better. I don't know if I'm in frame. If I'm not, sorry guys. See, and then I'm kind of wide here, so I'm going to try to fix that if I can. Kind of just bend it back and forth to get those fibers a little broken up. Okay, last one. Okay, so there we have all our corners folded in, so it looks like this. Okay, then you're going to flip it over and fold it in half. Again, kind of, you know, help it, give it a few little bends before you totally go and bend it. Want to get it as even as possible. And this is really where you want to use your bone folder, because you really want to get a good crease there. Sorry if I'm out of frame, guys. And then just take your bone folder and give everything a good crease. Okay, so then you have that. So then I always try to find which side is better. Like this one, they're both pretty good as far as your the spacing, but I think this side is definitely better. So we're going to fold it up and just test it. Yeah, that's nice. Like that. I like that. Okay. So on this one that I made, these are just, again, using up those flowers that I got at my local scrapbook store. And this is one that I made. And then this is just some trim from Hobby Lobby. Okay, let me... And these magnets, because they are super strong, they're sometimes super hard to get apart. Let's see, that first one went too easy. Oh, here we go. There we go. My daughter did a painting yesterday and she wants to show you guys. Let's see, I'm going to use the 1 3/8 pink mist trellis rose from Wild Orchid Crafts. Go ahead, show it. Here's my daughter Bailey's painting. Turn it the other way. That's it, perfect.
Yeah.
Tell them what you did.
I took, what is it called, a sponge?
The sponge brush?
I took a sponge brush with different colors and I just like wiped it across the canvas, and then with my finger in black paint I put Young and Free on there, and yeah. And I painted, oh, and there's something stuck to it. I painted this black all around. And that's it.
Thank you. Okay, and then I've got some 3/4 inch ivory open roses. We'll use those. Okay, let's get our magnets in first. So just put some hot glue down there. Press your magnet into it. Okay. Score tape on. Sorry. Going to hold our sides down. Smaller one. That was the 1/2 inch, and this is 1/8 of an inch. Okay. Okay, now we can put that there. Okay. Hot glue. And push the whole thing down. There we go.
I'm done.
Hey guys, video stopped and I kind of just kept going, so no, just leave it there. Okay, so what I did was I took the Wild Orchid Craft Roses and I just glimmer misted, shimmer mist, whatever, with my homemade shimmer mist, and then I used some of the eyelash fibers stuff, this stuff, and I just, you know, made it into a little ball, and I hot glued that down, and then I glued the roses on top of it. You see that without any glare? Okay. Okay, so then I cut my card tag for the inside. I just cut one obviously bigger, and then I distressed the edge, and I used some worn lipstick on it. And I like using different patterns. So I picked from the DCWV Floral Flare Stack, I just picked a pink polka dot. And then just to give it more stability, I cut a smaller piece for the back. So that'll just go on there to write on. So I'm just gonna grab my score tape again. And yes, you can rip score tape, but when I'm doing little pieces, because that's really all you need for this is just little pieces. To me, it's easier to cut them. And these scissors, I mean, obviously normally you wouldn't want to use scissors that you use for everything to cut tape, especially this kind of tape. But these are just like whatever scissors. In fact, these are what I use to distress the edges. I do have the Tim Holtz tool, but a lot of times I just end up using my scissors. And again, you really need to be sure of where you're going to stick this before you stick it down, because it will not move once it's on there. That's on there. I just need to stick this one down. Nice. Bailey did another painting. You want to show him? Okay, go ahead. What does it say?
I refuse to sing. I just did basically the exact same thing as I showed you earlier, but I used just different colors and I painted the words in white and added polka dots.
Very nice.
Yes.
Okay, so there's our tag. Okay, if you want to stamp something on here, I'll do the sentiment on the back, and then it just slips right in there. Okay, so there's our Mother's Day cards. Okay, and I just wanted to show you guys something else. Bailey and I went to Goodwill yesterday, and I found a ton of this blue lace. Let's see if I mean a ton of it. I think it was $1.99 maybe. That, and then I found, oh, here's some more. And then I found this piece of this. Look at the end of it. Look how pretty this is. So I took, and it's sheer up here with these little things on it. So I took some of that and I made a flower out of it. And I just took, again, I same way on my previous tutorial, from the ones that I had seen Gisela make, lavish laces. So I used the blue on the bottom, and then the sheer stuff in the middle, and then blue on the top, and then again I just took the eyelash fibers and I, you know, just wrapped them around my finger and put them there and just put a blue bling in the middle. So I did that. I'm going to do a couple of those, the blue, because I thought blue's different. I never used blue. So that's why I got it and I made that. And what I think I'm going to do too is try to use this to cover the top of a box. Like cover the whole top of a box and see how that goes. So anyway, there you guys go. There's your cards, your Mother's Day cards. I hope you try them. Alright, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Bye.